Good evening, Internet. Welcome back to another night of Strange and Scary Games. I'm Om. That's Aldous in the background. And tonight we are continuing our journey through the Outer Wilds. I had a couple ideas that I wanted to go try. Sure, put this on. What did I say last night? There was something on Giant's Deep? Quantum signal on Giant's Deep. Let's go look at the quantum signal on Giant's Deep. Don't hit the tree. Quantum moon. Okay. I wanted to see... Where is it? Is that a... That's a clockwise one. Oh, is it inside there? It's gonna toss us into space, isn't it? Let's go up. I want to see if I can get into the eye of this thing. Nope. Okay. You're clockwise. It seems to be coming from inside the big one. Alright, where's the counterclockwise one? Brings us down here. Where is it? Get up. Come on. Oh, it's heavy. Why is it so heavy? There's something up there. Let me see if I can get... closer somewhere? There we go. Oh my god, come on. Landing gear. Repaired. Easy. What is this? I don't want to go down there. Be welcomed in this place. This tower shares with all who ask the knowledge needed to make of his or her first quantum journey. Past it. Enter this place without friends. However, these are lessons to learn for yourself. Do I go down the hole? Water go down the hole? Seek the Wandering Arch. Keep my eyes on it. Don't look away. But if I look away, it moves? Yeah. I like that the arch has cat ears. Kind of a cat face, too. Right. Jump down. There it is. Island shard. Alright, where's the instructions? Excuse me. No instructions? You can't get up on top of it. Down we go. Observing a quantum object. Observing an image of a quantum object. These are the same. Wait. Oh, I see. Interesting. Where is it? Nope. So it doesn't move if you've got a thing on it. Got it. Excuse me. Nope. The island shard is following us. The arch and the crystal do not naturally meet. Where's it at now? Okay. I did it wrong. I see. Come on. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Alright. Doesn't matter. Got it anyway. This is the last one, but we made it harder. Okay. Too far. Ow. Okay, keep them there. Ah! God damn it. All right. I think the camera's too close. There we go. Why? Ow. Bullshit. We offer our congratulations. You've learned the rule of quantum imaging. Take this knowledge with you on the remainder of your quantum pilgrimage. The other quantum shards have other lessons to teach. Our curiosity goes with you on your journey. You walk in the footsteps of those who came before you, and your path guides those who will follow later. I don't know what's going on with my throat. Ship log updated. So let's go find the quantum moon again, I guess. Is that the south pole of Imbertwin? where is it? Ah, which way is it going? It's just spinning. Oh my god, land, please. Thank you. Why is it doing this? Do I have to get out? It's gonna make me get out. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? See ya. Don't, no. Okay. I thought it was going to go between me and the between the planet on the other side of the planet. Stop, 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 stop. Stop, 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 stop. Okay. Launch Scout. Nope. God, that sucks. How am I doing this? Where am I? We are so close to this one right now. No, 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 no. Oh my god. Alright, let's go. Going the wrong way. Bonk. Oh my god. Where am I? Where's the bridge? There's the bridge. Will that work? I don't know if that'll work or not. Oh, it's too late anyway. Unfortunately, I can't see what it's pointed at. Come on, come on, come on. No, too fast, too fast. Alright, it does look like that will work. As long as I can get close enough to the thing. Alright, first run of the day, we got a lot of knowledge. Hashtag knowledge. Let's see what the computer says. Tower of Quantum Trials. This tower held knowledge of Nomai needed to... This tower held knowledge a Nomai needed to make his or her first quantum journey. Observing a quantum object, observing an image of a quantum object, these are the same. The Nomai called this the rule of quantum imaging. Remember, the other quantum shards have other lessons to teach. Alright, so let's go do that. Moving too fast. There's no good place to park here. Alright, where is the moon? Damn it. The sun. The sun is fucking me up. Come on. Come on. No, not the interloper. Not Timber Hearth. Where'd it go? Where is it? Is that it? There it is. Okay. What is that? There it is. I see it. Why is it moving away from me? Oh my god, come on. Why is this so strangely difficult sometimes? Awful. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it. Where'd it go? Damn it. Where's that? What is that? It's Timber Hearth, okay. Where am I going? Okay, don't go into landing mode. Just gonna... Come on. Stop. Oh my god. This is super annoying. Please let me in. God damn it. Did we do it? Are we on? Signal identified. Quantum moon. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Stop. Stop, stop, stop. The eye! That's the 6th place. You have recalled the rule of quantum imaging. Recall the rule of the 6th location. Recall the rule of quantum entanglement. Ship log updated. Why is my ship moving? What is it? I'm not seeing anything else on the planet. Is that on this planet or is that on the other planet? That looks like this is on this planet. Weird. Yeah, let's get back in our ship and see if we can do anything with that. Oh, damn it. Do you have anything? Nothing. Where's the tower? Where did it go? Where's the tower? Quantum Moon. Quantum Shrine. 6th location. I was able to land on the surface of the Quantum Moon. I found a dead Nomai in a spacesuit near the South Pole. Huh? No, don't. Okay. Can't get in there. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so I can't take pictures on the moon once I've left it. My ship is still there, though. I need to pause real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Are we back? We're on Brittle Hollow. Where is the tower? How do I get to the tower from here? Crossroads. That way, it doesn't look like. I need to get into the Tower of Quantum Knowledge now. I can fucking find it. So that's the Hanging City. That's the gravity cannon. What was this one? Is that the workshop? I think that's the workshop. What's down here? Yeah, I thought I heard you. Okay. Refuel jetpack. don't know how much time we have. Surface integrity 0. How? What do you mean 0? Oh, well that would explain it. Where's my scout? There's my scout. Please, 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 please. Thank you. All right. Trees detected. God, I need a gravity stone. Welcome, Solanum. Your arrival here means you've completed your preparations on Giant's Deep and are ready to depart for the Quantum Moon. On your pilgrimage, the Quantum Moon will carry you, just as you carried me and many in our clan before me, to the moon's 6th and most secret location. You'll be aided in your pilgrimage by the shrine our clan built on the Quantum Moon. But remember this final rule. To explore the 6th location, the shrine must be on the moon's north pole. Be curious on your journey. Okay. Why? What does being on the North Pole have to do with anything? There was a thing down here. I remember seeing it in one of the photos. There it is. Pick up scroll. Please, 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 please. Thank you. Oh. If you're here to make your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, you're almost prepared to set out on this deeply significant journey. Before you do, pause and remember your history. We make this journey not only for ourselves, but also to honor the members of our clan who came before us, those who, after the crash that brought them to the star system, became stranded on Brittle Hollow and Ember Twin, with no communication between these two groups of survivors. These Nomai looked upward from 2 different planets and saw the same wandering moon visiting their skies. It was this moon, the Quantum Moon, that kept their curiosity alive during the long period of hardship. After the 2 divided groups were able to reunite, it became our clan's united goal to find and visit the Quantum Moon. This took time, and many Nomai who dreamed of seeing the Quantum Moon died before we discovered how to make the journey. When you reach the Quantum Moon, recall those Nomai and carry their curiosity onward with you. Right, is that everything? Ship log updated. Is there anything else? What am I hooked onto? There's nothing there. The planet's about to die. Solar system, I guess. Is there a thing? Is there a stone? Where's the stone? I don't see a stone. Alright, I think... Where's it going? Hollow? Not hollow, Dark Bramble. Right. Oh, it's at the 6th place now. So where is my ship? Still on Giant Steep. Why is my ship still on Giant Steep? Which way is it coming from? Alright, we're at 48 minutes. We can do a couple more runs. How do you get it to the North Pole? Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Nomai built a shrine in the Quantum Moon to aid in the pilgrimage to its sixth location. Remember the final rule. To explore the sixth location, the shrine must be on the moon's north pole. The pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon was a deeply significant journey for the Nomai. After the two groups of Nomai stranded on Ember Twin and Brittle Hollow were reunited, became their united goal to find and visit the Quantum Moon. Many Nomai went on a pilgrimage during which the Quantum Moon carried them to its sixth location, a secret location. To explore the sixth location, the shrine on the Quantum Moon must be on the moon's north pole. There's one more thing that I want to do. I don't know how I'm supposed to progress from here, because I don't know how to get the thing onto the North Pole. But I wanted to go to the Ash Twin. Actually, we should wait to do this one until the thing is better. I'm not sure what I want to do. Yeah, let's just wait. I'm just going to wait here. It looks like the sand has started moving. Hi, interloper. You're very close. I see you. Here's the sun station. Like watching sand slip down an hourglass. coming? It's coming. So I was here before, and I used the other one, but I was wondering if it's possible to ground yourself here when the storm is coming. Just make sure you don't get sucked out by a storm. That side leads to a pad. All right, we did it. Perfect. Awesome. All right. Where do I want to start here? Eight minutes, 11 seconds ago, received data from previous cycles. Mass receiving data from probe tracking module, giant steep memory statue, timber hearth memory statue. 14 minutes until end of cycle transmission. It doesn't look like there's a thing. One of the masks is off. All right. Today, we finished the excavation of Ash Twin. Here in this space we will craft our most ambitious project yet, the Ash Twin Project, powerful enough to send information back in time. We've also finished relocating all subterranean plants we met while digging. We'll need to keep our eyes on how significantly we've altered the environment here. How far we've come since our experiments at the High Energy Lab, I still can hardly believe Ramey's hypothesis was true. Poke just sent the warp core for the final tower to us from the Black Hole Forge. Now Ash Twin can be connected with the Giant Steep, where Cassava is working with Avens to craft the orbital probe cannon, and where Phlox is sculpting the memory statues. Hypothesis: it was not by accident the core of our warp tower was the last to be forged. Hypothesis: the cores could have been forged faster if Cassava had interrupted my work less frequently to ask for updates. The important point is we are all connected through Ash Twin now, and also that I'm no longer needed for mediating your disagreements. Our friends at Giant Steep tested the orbital probe cannon today. Mallow tells me the cannon is doing well and that Avens advocates for more launch power. If anyone can coax the maximum power from a device, Avens can. But then, if anyone can goad a device into exploding, that too is likely Avens. Perhaps I should check in with the orbital probe cannon crew in the interest of safety. Would it help to remind Avens that Mallow, his love, will be one of the Nomai aboard the cannon, or is Mallow part of the problem? Phlox and Daz finished the memory statues today, and they are truly remarkable. When the Ash Twin project succeeds, or in the event it fails, the memory statues will activate, allowing us to gather more data before we shut down the project. Pi and Idea have worked hard on the sun station, and it is at last complete. If everything goes as planned, the structure will prompt the sun's explosion, which will in turn supply the power the Ash Twin project requires. I'm impressed by their mental fortitude. This was the project's most difficult task in more ways than one. We're nearly ready to activate the Ash Twin project. Here's what will happen. First, the sun station will receive the order to fire at the sun, prompting it to explode. Using the energy from the resulting supernova, the Ash Twin project will send the order for the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time by 22 minutes. Exactly 22 minutes after these orders are received, the sun station will again trigger the supernova to send the probe data from this cannon launch back in time. In total, each cycle created by the Ash Twin project will last precisely 22 minutes. We can end this cycle at will. These words are difficult to write. The sun station did not work. Suppose we redesign the sun station. To generate power of that magnitude, the supernova is still our only viable option. I believe we can still find a way to create a supernova, my friend. Don't lose hope. This is easier expressed than accomplished. You can wait for the sun to explode on its natural timeline if you prefer, Idea, but you'll need to find some way to halt our aging process. However, this is the closest we have ever been. The Ash Twin project is theoretically sound. We were only unable to power it. Perhaps there is another way. We are halting our research into creating a supernova for the moment. A comet has newly arrived in the solar system, and we're anxious to explore it. It's been a very long time since we last explored somewhere new, so we're excited to welcome this comet. Imagine the knowledge that might be gained. My gratitude for the latest shipment, Oino. This ore should be the last we'll need for the Astron project. This is exciting news. Can I offer an extra set of eyes? I've already read that. I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber on Ash Twin. I'm intrigued, love. Everyone here working on the Astron project is excited to see it. Pi is beside herself with joy. No, it isn't. We've already read that. So this is to catch you up if you haven't been finding these, right? I've installed the masts inside the Astron project flux. They look beautiful, although I feel as though I'm being observed. It's comforting to know the statues will not prepare until the project succeeds, otherwise I imagine the experience would be hard to endure. We've already read these. What is that? Artificial gravity control. You are about to access the core while the Astron project is active. Removing the core will disable the Astron project. Okay, so I don't want to do that. Let's turn off the gravity. And overshoot that. We've already read all of this. Huh? Don't want to do that. So let's go this way. Turns gravity back on. So if I recall, we need that later, but I don't want to do that now because I don't want to interrupt the cycle. That brings me back here. Where'd my ship go? Let's see what we learned. Where's my fuel? Ash Twin Project, we found it. Hollowed out chamber inside Ash Twin. The energy cables from the surface are plugged into the protective casing at the center of this planet. There are 8 monoliths with Nomai masks attached. 3 of the masks are actively receiving data from the probe tracking module, Giant's Deep and Timber Hearth respectively. We never found the probe tracking module. The Ash Twin project was designed to use the energy from a supernova triggered by the Sun Station to send probe data from the orbital probe cannon 22 minutes into the past. The Sun Station did not work. Although the Ash Twin project was theoretically sound, the Nomai were unable to power it. There is an advanced warp core inside the protective casing at the center of the planet. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin project. Alright, so we've got that. Let's try doing Dark Bramble again. We have to be very careful in Dark Bramble because the anglerfish will get us if it hears us. Please don't see me. Damn it. It's making too much noise. Is there a way to turn off your, like... turn off your engine or something? Let's get away from the sun. I don't want to fly into the sun. Please and thank you. Shut up about the sun. Shut up about the sun. Where's it? Where is it? Damn it. Here's the anglerfish. Please don't hit it. Where is the thing? No, 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 no. How do you do this? Can I use the scout? Will the scout do it? Maybe I can use the scout as a lure. I do? I don't remember having this much trouble with the anglerfish on my first playthrough. The Quantum Moon is on the Dark Bramble. It's funny. Not that. No. Just instantly finds me. I wonder if I should get out of the ship. There's no way to, like, disable the engine or anything. What are those? Jumbo marshmallows? I was hoping to avoid. I was so close, please. Goddamn. All right, we got closer that time. That's new PB. I mean, for this playthrough, not for historical. Something like that. Scout signal. Alright, we're in the Dark Bramble. These. I think we're in a new area, but I don't know if there's an anglerfish here or not. I know this isn't like a horror game, but my heart is. Where's that? Huh? Is he down there? I can't see. Oh my god. Just stay there. Just stay there. Just stay there. Just stay there. Ah. Down. Whoa! Where'd you come from? No one's come here in, well, ever actually. That makes you the second Hearthian to ever reach Dark Bramble, after me, of course. Well done. Say, it's you. They made you an astronaut, and you haven't blown yourself up yet? Good for you. Feldspar, you're alive. You never were the brightest hatchling, were you? Yeah, that's right, I'm alive. Been camping out here since my ship, crashed violently. You crashed? But you're the greatest pilot in Hearthian history. I haven't lived in polite society for a while, so I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that wasn't sarcasm. My story goes like this. I had just finished exploring the core of Giant's Deep, and I wanted to try my hand at Dark Bramble, seeing as no one had ever been here before. Getting around in Dark Bramble wasn't easy, mind you. Once you've dodged one massive interdimensional vine bristling with thorns, you've dodged them all. But after a while, I run into this huge anglerfish. You've seen them. Big gnarly things. And this was the biggest one I've ever seen. I pull a few stunts, I try to shake the thing off. Nothing too fancy. I'm going full speed when the fish clips me, knocks me into a vine, and... well, like I said, I crash. Blammo. On impact, my ship starts making noises like it's coming apart from inside. And I think, well, that ain't great. Sure enough, I barely get out of there before the electrical system starts sparking like crazy. It's either move fast or die unpleasantly, so I had to put a little distance between me and my poor fried ship. I camped out near where I crashed at first. I found the skeleton later. Great find. Would have been stupid not to use it. So I moved my setup over here and planted my emergency tree seeds. Been here ever since. No wonder there are so many stories about you back home. Heh, you're not half bad yourself, made in here in one piece. Anyway, that's how it all went down, hatchling. Story's over, but feel free to stay and enjoy the fire a while. Or don't. Fire's not going anywhere. I found a Dark Bramble seed on Timberhearth. That's bad business, hatchling. As Chert will tell you, if you so much as glance at Dark Bramble's direction, there used to be a fifth planet, where the Bramble is now. This infernal plant appeared at the center and kept growing and growing and growing until it shattered the planet and scattered its pieces across space. If we don't get that seed you found sorted real quick like, I suspect Timberhearth will be heading towards the same fate. And I tell you what, we Hearthians have overcome far too much to be done in by some worthless seed. I found no my writing saying anglerfish are blind. Aha, so the blasted things do have a weakness. Meaning my fly as fast as I can approach to dealing with them could have used a bit more thought behind it. Ah, well, at least they didn't eat me. All's well that ends well, eh, hatchling? That's the spirit. Anywhere is good, but you should know that space is weird here, intensely. Ever tried throwing your scout into one of those weird seeds? See there, with the little opening? It's just big enough to launch one through. Your scout tracker will tell you the scout is in two places at once, but I don't think that's wrong, exactly. Because space doesn't work right here. That seed looks small, see? But inside it's bigger. Much bigger. I've had a lot of time to think about this, and my theory is space in Dark Bramble kind of expands as you go through each sphere. That's why it's bigger inside those seeds. Well, that's my theory. Keep that in mind while you're exploring Dark Bramble, and maybe you won't get lost inside forever. Good luck. What happened to this anglerfish? Oh, the skeleton? It was like this when I got here. As near as I can tell, this anglerfish must have been chewing on the vine and eaten a seed, and then the seed grew and grew in the poor fish's stomach until this happened. Gross, huh? The skeleton was a good find. Keeps the fish away. See, they're territorial, so they mostly avoid each other. That's why I set up a camp here. Shouldn't I tell ground control to come get you? Well, yeah, sure, whenever you have the time. Frankly, I kinda like it out here. Quiet, peaceful-ish. You're a little young to understand, but it's a lot of pressure. Being the best that ever was. Been nice to have a break. Giant steep core, huh? Ah, that was a wild one. But since you're asking, I gotta assume you haven't made it down there yourself yet, right? If I tell you how, it feels kinda like cheating. On a completely unrelated note, that sure was a big hollow vine my ship crashed into. Yep. If I were you, I'd go take a walk and see where it ends. You'll want to go to the tail end of the anglerfish skeleton here and look for a flickering light in the fog. That'll be my old ship. Path starts there. Ow. Down, down, down. Down, down, down. Where am I? We're in the sun? Trip 4, entry number, I'm going to say not 1, crashes 3, boring crashes 0. Personal best. Whoa-ho, I never thought I'd see one of these beasties outside of Giant Steep. They were awfully useful back there. Maybe a jellyfish could be useful here, too. Blur, this thing tastes terrible. The outside is all rubbery and tough. Maybe that's because it insulates jellyfish insides from getting zapped by electricity? Right, I'm going inside of this jellyfish's interior cavity to see what's in there tastes any better. Note to Feldspar, do not eat this even if you're dying. It would be too sad if this were the last thing you ever ate in this life. Guess these jellyfish are only useful for insulation from electricity. Again, do not eat. Love, Feldspar. How do I get out of here? There we go. Okay. So we got some knowledge. Hashtag knowledge. right, YOLO. There we go. Where did my ship go? I should have refueled. Ow. So we can get into the Giant's Deep. Feldspar's camp. Frozen jellyfish. Feldspar hinted that a secret to reaching the core of Giant's Deep lies at the end of the hollow vine they crashed their ship into. To find Feldspar's ship, I'll want to go to the tail end of the anglerfish skeleton and look for a flickering light in the fog. Already did that. Feldspar documented their attempts to eat this enormous jellyfish frozen in the ice. The outside was all rubbery and tough, possibly because it insulates the jellyfish's insides from getting zapped by electricity. Feldspar decided to venture into the jellyfish's interior cavity to see if it tasted any better on the inside. After tasting the inside of the jellyfish, Feldspar concluded that these jellyfish are only useful for insulation from electricity. Alright. Let me heal. Let's get out of here. If we can. You. Giant's Deep. find one that's going counterclockwise. Jellyfish. What is happening? Why am I... What happened? Why am I not moving? Excuse me? What's going on? Why isn't it taking me under? Weird, but okay. How do I even fucking do this? Damn it. Where's it going? There it is. Alright. I want one more attempt at that, and then we can wrap up for the day. This fucking gravity cannon. Please don't kill me, please don't kill me, please don't kill me. How do you even know when I'm below the surface again? Ship log updated. Yeah, bro. That's not it. Quantum. Stress beacon. Nope. Is that what I'm looking for? Hold up. Hold up. Hold your horses. Ooh-wee. I have exciting news. Privet, the Astron project is almost prepared to receive the probe data from the orbital probe cannon. Raimi is adding some finishing touches here, but she'll be finished soon. Are you and the orbital probe cannon well? We are. The statue here in the probe tracking module is ready to record each launch's slight trajectory and will automatically transmit all relevant data to you. On the other appendage, I am now worried about this cannon's structural integrity and its crew's moral integrity. Once the probe determines the location of the Eye of the Universe, I'll send you an alert directly to you and Raimi. Okay. Imagine, Privet, the probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the Eye of the Universe. You'll be the first to see them. I am honored and terrified. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? Fret not, my nervous friend. We only need to fire the probe once anyway, so who minds if it compromises the orbital probe cannon's structural integrity slightly? I would mind, Mallow. I would mind because we won't be capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. So we already looked in this. Yeah. We already looked in this. Anything else down here? So this is the statue with the eyes open. Got it. Gonna say anything? Receiving data from probe 9,318,086. Visualizing current trajectory of probe 9,318,086. Come on. Come around. Is that it? Retrieving previous launch data from the Ash Twin. Total number of probes launched 9,318,086. Deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the Eye of the Universe found by probe 9,318,054. What does that mean? Retrieving stored coordinates from Ash Twin. Displaying coordinates for the Eye of the Universe. Okay. We found it. We did it. Anything else in here? Not seeing anything else. Eh? A little bit higher. Just a little bit higher. Just a little bit in there. Thank you. All right. What mysteries haven't we solved yet? This is where I'd put my ship if I had one. What mysteries have we not solved yet? Alright, we found the probe tracking module. The orbital probe cannon has launched millions of probes. The 9,318,054th probe located a deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the Eye of the Universe. The statue in the probe tracking module automatically records each probe's trajectory and transmits the data to the Ash Twin project. I found no my coordinates marking the location of the Eye of the Universe. So is that marked somewhere on here? We still need to go back to Dark Bramble because we haven't found the vessel. I passed through the electric barrier and reached the coral forest at the planet's core. We still need to do Hollow's Lantern at some point. We still need to do the 6th location. Alright, we're filling out the map, slowly but surely. We need the 6th location, we need to find the Lakebed Cave. Escape Pod 3, the vessel. I still haven't found the DLC. We need to do that at some point too. So alright, I'm going to cut the video there. Thank you for joining me for another night of Strange and Scary Games. I love you. We'll see you in the next video. Good night.